say, every morning you get up and you want to meditate for 45 minutes. That's very good, very wonderful, but you can't quite do it. At that point, we have to start looking at two things. One is we have to look at our whole life. Because if our whole life is set up in a way that is inhibiting our ability to meditate, we have to change our life. So in Buddhism, we talk about the practice of meditation, but then we talk about the lifestyle. That almost, if you want to establish an effective meditation practice, you have to begin by, how late do you stay up? Do you sleep well? Are you watching TV or on the internet to the minute you go to bed so that when you sleep, your brain doesn't actually rest? Are you, is your life schedule so chaotic that when you get up in the morning, you often get up late and there's no time to practice? So a tremendous amount of effort goes into looking at our overall life. But at that point, you have to decide, is meditation something that's really important to me? A lot of people want to add it on as a lifestyle choice, but they don't want to change their life. And at a certain point, we begin to realize that you really can't do it. It's not going to work. Now, that's a hard point to be at. Are you willing to make certain sacrifices in your larger life to make possible the practice of meditation? And sometimes it takes us years to get there. And I think we actually, in the modern world, because the level of distraction and temptation to distraction is so vast and so, so all-pervasive, it takes us time to begin to wean ourselves off some of the things in our life that we don't really have to be doing. Most people can rearrange their life, go to bed a little bit earlier, not spend so much time on the internet, but these are major sacrifices, and they're things
they feel like major sacrifices in that moment.
Absolutely. Yeah. But then you can do it. If you do that, then you can take your 45 minutes. And the interesting point is, you sit in the morning for 45 minutes, you do it for a week, you do it for 2 weeks, and all of a sudden you begin to see, strangely enough, in a way you have more space in your life and you have more time, and the things that you do take less time, and you're more efficient and you're more focused. So I often say, if you're trying to fit in meditation into a 24-hour day, you do need to do it in the beginning, but then you're going to find out your day is actually 26 hours long, and then it's 28 hours long, and then you feel like you have, a 30-hour day. Meditation makes everything work better, but there have to be sacrifices, and you have to simplify and so on. So it's a real thing, and as you were saying before, that's not the style in our culture. I mean, we're not used to setting things aside to make something else possible. Unless you happen to be an artist or a writer, you have to do it. But most people, we're not used to that.